Alright guys, jumping back into Final Fantasy VII right after leaving Midgar, we are now on the world map. The game is kind of opened up for us. So I'm going to do something a little bit lame. I'm going to go back to Midgar. Wait. Oh. Okay, I didn't realize I wouldn't be able to go back to Midgar. Can I? Okay, I'm stupid. Okay, I left Midgar with the assumption that we could just go back because I didn't think they'd lock down the whole city, but I suppose we cannot go back to Midgar. So I guess we just head northeast, right? I mean, I'm looking at the map. This is what it looks like. I mean, let's head west. So I want to do a little bit of exploring. I know there's marked areas on the map, but I have a theory. Well, not really a theory, but like, do you think there's the potential that, didn't mean to do that. Do you think that there's potential that there's unmarked areas on the map, right? Like there's caves that aren't marked, but you can still access them. Atomic scissors. That sounds like a weapon. And we got a insane weapon from the Shinra soldiers last time. It like doubled our attack. It was absolutely, it was broken. It is broken. I mean, I'll attack right now. I'll show you just how strong this is. I mean, he's doing almost double what Barrett's doing. Atomic scissors. We should double check what that means. Well, let's actually first. Well, no, let's. Ooh. Ooh. Dude, this is unfair. This is so unfair. The amount of, like, good stuff we're getting. Like, come on, dude. Alright, we gotta equip some materia. So we're gonna do fire, all, restore, all. Dude, genuinely, this is not fair. Like, I love it, though. It's so, we're getting so much good stuff. We need stuff for Tifa and then Aerith and Red 13, though. That's, like, the big thing. So it doesn't look like there's anything right there. I want to say there's, like, a skip here for, like, speedrunners. I'm not going to do that because I want to play the game normally. I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to skip the game. If I accidentally triggered it, I would actually restart because it would defeat the whole purpose of what I'm trying to do. But yeah, we should be able to steal, and then we should be able to just burn out these enemies. So no steal, but we burn them out, and it's just easy peasy. I don't know. I talk about this all the time in my other playthroughs, but one of my favorite things about video games is when they put you in scenarios where stealing items give you better items. Like when steal is actually the best way to get the best things. Because it feels like instead of just like accrue money, buy, like you have to like get lucky, you have to, try to steal against random enemies if you don't know which ones give what. Like it's such a, it's an incredibly fun feature. I think it's like the best thing you could get. But that's just me. Yeah, I think a good example of that is when, like, in Final Fantasy 12, so growing up, we didn't, like, my parents were like, hey, we bought you a PS2, you're 14 now or whatever, like, you're almost working age, so, like, you've got to just buy your own stuff, man. Like, you're not gonna, not gonna buy you a bunch of consoles and everything, it costs too much money. But yeah, so I just played like the early Final Fantasies, or yeah, like well, no, I played like 10 and 12. See, early Final Fantasy is like such a perspective there, but no, I played like Final Fantasy 12 and 10, and then like I found out just through like trial and error that like I could get like the burning bow from dive talents and stuff like that. There was so much cool stuff to get, and that was like my favorite thing about the game, and I think that's just carried over the entire time. I've always just been like, now this is the good stuff. All right. Go here. And we should have like a big old area blocking us off here momentarily. Or not. See, now I'm torn. I think I am actually going to go northwest here to that area. I think it just makes sense. I think I don't want to, I don't know. I don't want to like go the wrong way right now. I believe Mind Blow hurts MP, but I gotta be sure. So I gotta try it at least once. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it did, but I just, you know, I had to be sure. I had to dot my I's, cross my T's, all that stuff. Stool Ether? Oh, he's dead now. We don't need you alive. Ooh, it's not even like a gun. It's like a blade. He's just slashing people up. That's rough. Look at that. Dude, I really like that though. I like the fact that they've, with a new weapon type like that, they changed the action taken. That was one of those things that was missing in like Final Fantasy X and stuff. It just, like, there wasn't a thing where it's like, oh, you're using this, so do this. Probably would have saved MP if I targeted everyone there. Yeah, it's just interesting how that works out. Gonna go to the farm. If we head all the way east, I believe, I forget which area we're gonna hit, but like we're gonna eventually hit the Midgar Zolom, and I've got to figure out what I'm doing with him, because there's a way to learn beta early on, and I want to learn it, but I also don't want to become OP. You know what I mean? Like, it's a little bit. The way the fight's supposed to go is you're supposed to just get rolled by the Midgar Zolom and like basically just get clapped. But like, I don't know if I want to grind and not have that not happen, or what we're doing. I mean, we wouldn't have to grind a lot, because honestly it's not that hard to defeat him, but we'd have to grind a little bit at least. I feel at least. The whole strategy is actually getting Chocobo. Ooh, this is a good town. This is Kalm. Everyone's waiting at the inn. Let's go, Cloud. Get over here. How about you calm down? Oh, come on, listen to me. Got anything interesting to say? Thanks to the Mako energy Shinra Inc. develops for us, everything's more convenient now. I heard President Shinra was killed, and his son Rufus, the new president, was badly hurt. Hey, I bet that's news to you. Just between us, I heard it was them Ava, what do you call 'ems, that got President Shinra and his son. Shinra's leading the world around by the nose, and you guys are just gonna sit back and take it? The famous floating city, Midgar. Just once I'd love to see it in person. Let me tell you, you ain't missing anything. I hear that the natural resources near the reactors are being sucked dry. We're better off with the Mako energy. You mean better off without? Or are you for? I don't understand. My old man was a miner, but he couldn't go to work after monsters started appearing in the mithril mines. Now all he does is sit around getting drunk in the bar. Dude, goals. Oh no, that's terrible. Alright, let's talk. This is the item store. I think we're pretty good. I like to keep around 5 of each thing. Just in case, you know? Because I never really know what I'm going to encounter. And if I hit an area where like eye drops are needed, having 0 is such like a damning thing to have happen. I wonder if sense becomes like a blue magic kind of thing. Because how do you learn enemy abilities? It's through sense, right? Or am I crazy? Ooh, heal. I'll buy heal. Go materia. Oh, that is the one obnoxious thing I hate. That like it blocks out like your party members when they go to an area. It's like, come on, man. Dude, look at this. Look at this, guys. This is crazy. We stole some items, and now we don't even have to do anything. Like we're good. Like to buy these items for Barrett and Cloud would actually be wasteful because we wouldn't use them. Oh, I did also talk to Big Game about equipping accessories, and then proceeded to not equip accessories. I'm gonna do Vitality because he has cover materia. I think that makes sense. I'm not really sure. I'm definitely not like a pro at this, but I've played a few Final Fantasies. I mean, it's at this point, what, Final Fantasy 1 through 6, 4 After Years, Tactics, at least part of this series. Mr. Cloud, your party is waiting for you on the 2nd floor. Cloud, you're late. Yeah, I was buying us equipment, dude. Yo, man, you're late. Sorry to keep you waiting. Guess everyone's here now. So let's hear your story. You know, the one about Sephiroth and the crisis of the planet. Let's hear it all. Isn't this the flashback where we like play as Sephiroth and Cloud? I used to want to be like Sephiroth, so I joined Soldier. After working with Sephiroth on several missions, we became friends. You call that a friend? Yeah, well, he was older than me and hardly ever talked about himself. So I guess you'd call us war buddies. We trusted each other until one day he read a book. One day. That joke will make sense later on if you don't know what that means. After the war, it was Soldier's duty to put down any resistance against the Shinra. That was 5 years ago. I was 16. It sure is raining hard. Hey, how are you doing? I'm alright. I wouldn't know. I've never had motion sickness. Everything okay? Hey. Settle down. They gave me some new materia. I can't wait to use it. Just like a kid. You going to brief us about this mission? This isn't a typical mission. Good. Why do you say that? I joined Soldier to be like you, but by the time I made first class, the war was already over. My big hopes of becoming a hero like you ended with the war. That's why I always sign up whenever there's a big mission, kind of a way to prove myself. Say, how do you feel, Mr. Sephiroth? Thought you wanted a briefing. Our mission is to investigate an old Mako reactor. There have been reports of it malfunctioning and producing brutal creatures. First, we will dispose of those creatures. Then, we'll locate the problem and neutralize it. Brutal creatures? Where? The Mako reactor in Nibelheim. Nibelheim? That's where I'm from. Hometown. Sirs, something strange just crashed into the truck. That would be our monster. I really like how they do dialogue here. Like, you see, like, I mean, this is Cloud from 16 years ago, right? So, he's really, he's really just kind of eager to do what he can to prove himself and all this stuff, whatever. But his dialogue changes drastically 5 years later when he's with the party he's with now. And it's like, through that, it's like he became more like Sephiroth. At least in a manner of, like, how he speaks. Sephiroth's strength is incredible. He is far stronger in reality than any stories you may have heard about him. So, where do you come in? Why did 14 damage to the dragon? Me, I was mesmerized by the way Sephiroth fought. And then, we reached Nibelheim. How does it feel? It's your first time back to your hometown in a long time, right? So how does it feel? I wouldn't know because I don't have a hometown. How about your parents? My mother is Genova. She died right after she gave birth to me. My father? What does it matter? All right, let's go. Being on watch is so boring. You want to do what we always do? Oh, practice. Oh, you mean practice my pose? Do members of Soldier always have to worry about what others think? How did it go? Was it like this? Good job. I really don't want to be in Soldier. You keep wandering around here and you'll get in trouble. The Mako smells pretty bad here. Alright, well, let's go in. Yo, wait a minute. Isn't that, the name of Sephiroth's mother? Yep. His mom don't got no head. I remember Genova. That's that damn headless spook living in the Shinra building. That's right. Barrett, would you please let us hear what Cloud has to say? You can ask questions later. Tifa, I was only... Okay, Cloud. Continue. The childhood friends reunite. I was really surprised with Tifa. The town was quiet. Everyone must be in their houses, afraid to come out because of the monsters. No, maybe they're afraid of us. We leave for the reactor at dawn. Make sure you get to sleep early. All we need is one lookout, so you others get some rest. Oh, and you may visit your family and friends. I heard Sephiroth was coming, so I brought my camera. I want a shot of Sephiroth and a monster. Take my picture. Oh, I don't take pictures of nobodies. I'm so nervous. Look, you never know when a monster's gonna show up, right? Welcome. Hey, aren't you... Have I been here before? I don't remember. Now you're pissing me off. This don't matter, so get on with it. This is my house. It has nothing to do with what happened 5 years ago. Yo, wait, I want to hear. Me too. It's been a long time, right? Tell us more. You saw your family, right? I don't know if you'd call it a family. My father died when I was still young. That's why my mom lived alone in this house. Yeah, I saw my mom. My mom, she was a vibrant woman. Hadn't changed at all. But a few days later, she died. But when I saw her, she looked fine. Oh. Yes? Cloud? Welcome home, Cloud. Hi, Mom. Come. Let me take a look at you. You look so handsome. So is this a soldier uniform? Mom, My, how you've grown. I'll bet the girls never leave you alone. Not really. I'm worried about you. There are a lot of temptations in the city. I'd feel a lot better if you just settled down with a nice girlfriend. I'm alright. We had this scene already. Didn't this scene happen like in a reactor? Wait a second. This is weird. You should have an older girlfriend. One that'll take care of you. I think that would be best for you. I'm not interested. Are you eating right? I'm alright. The company takes care of me. Is that so? I know you can't cook. I've been worried sick about you. Cloud? You know Cloud. Isn't that right, Cloud? He's just like missing memories or something. Like he's recalling this story, but he can't even tell his friends what happened. He doesn't even know. That's probably why he doesn't want to talk about it, because he doesn't even know what happened. Is this got to do with some Shinra experiment? Is that what happened? I'll always be your mother. Let's stop this. That's my theory right now. I don't know if that theory is based off of like my theory. I'm gonna say yeah. I thought you might be home. Or if like I was told this already and then like I forgot I was told this and I think it's my theory. I don't know. But let's... Cloud? Did you go into my room? Oh, yeah. You got a whole piano in here? Did you play my piano? Yeah, I jammed on it. Oh, yes. Now, how did this go? I jammed. All right, let's make a beat here. That's my beat. It's my beat. Someone please don't copyright me. I don't know. Someone probably made that, but that's the jams. That was the only reason why you came to Nibelheim. Monsters? No. Jamming on piano? Yes. Oh, you're with the Shinra. Welcome. Oh, I'm sorry. It's you, Cloud. I didn't recognize you. Shinra? Shinra? Soldier? Salsa? Are you gonna kill the monsters? Are you gonna... Cloud, you've grown up to be a strong man. Do your best. Do your best. Dude, that kid is just mimicking. A real classic go-go, if you will. Or any other mimic from Final Fantasy. Wait, I saw a chest there. Can I open this? No, I imagine there probably isn't many, if any, items I can actually get in houses. I don't think this won't let me go to the mansion, will it? You from Shinra? That's right. Jeez, big-headed young kid. I'm the town's... Aren't you Cloud? Don't you know me? Cloud, you're Tifa's... Right, I'm Tifa's father. Tifa's father. Oh no, stay away from my daughter. Well, that's not good. This mansion. No, I'll come here later. Up ahead is Mount Nebel. I'll tell you about the time I went to the mountains later. Okay, so I gotta go rest at the end. I imagine it's also not gonna let me leave. Oh yeah, literally not even a scene. It's just like you can't leave, man. It shouldn't here to get rid of the monsters? And who are you? I'm Zangan. I travel around the world teaching children martial arts. I have 128 students all over the world. In this town, a girl named Tifa is my student. Did you say Tifa? Tifa has good sense. She'll be a powerful fighter. So what do you need, Cloud? He's upstairs. Now about the town. A lot of monsters have been appearing in the last 12 months. Other than that, there's not much change. Nothing much exciting happens in a little town like this. It was alright when they were building the reactor. Well, they were still building it. But once it was completed, it's been bad. Within a few years, all the trees on the mountain withered away. I don't know if the reactor was good or bad. I mean, it's easy to say that it was a bad idea now, but what can you do about it? Anyhow, we've got to get rid of the monsters. Then we'll be able to relax a little bit. It's all reserved for you, Shinra people, so I don't mind, but wouldn't you feel more comfortable staying at home? I mean, I'll try to stay at home. Wait, no, this is Tifa's house, right? And then this is my house. Oh, we can't even stay at our own home. We just stay at the inn. What are you looking at? This scenery. I feel like I know this place. We're short one bed. We have an early start tomorrow. You should get some sleep soon. I've hired a guide to the Maka reactor. I've heard she's young. I hope we can rely on her. Once the guide gets here, we're heading out. Listen to me, Sephiroth, in case something happens. Trust me. It'll be alright, Dad. I have 2 men from Soldier with me. I'm Tifa. Nice to meet you. Tifa, you're the guide? That's right. It so happens I'm the #1 guide in this town. It's too dangerous. I can't get you involved in this. There's no problem if you protect her. Let's go. Mr. Sephiroth, please let me take one picture for a memento. Tifa, can you ask him for me too? Cheese. Great, thank you. I'll give each of you a copy once I get it developed. A Maka reactor was built in Mount Nibel. Nibel? The cold mountain air of Mount Nibel was the same. It gets harder from here. Follow me. Let's hurry. The bridge. Man, this is the way you cross one at a time, man. What are y'all doing? Everyone seems to be alright. Will we be able to get back? These caves are intertwined like an ant farm. Oh, and Sephiroth? One person seems to be missing. I was gonna say, didn't we have 2 blue dudes? It may sound cruel, but we've no time to search for him. We can't go back, so we must go on. We'll travel together from here. He has revive, restore, earth all, okay. Fire, lightning all. Yeah, he's definitely strong. What does he like? Is 50 his max level? No, it's not. Okay. Quote Masamune. We'll just compare numbers here. Like look how good he is. Accessory tough ring. What does that do? This is like a vitality and spirit plus 50. Wow. What's this? A mysteriously colored cave. It must be the Mako energy. This mountain is especially abundant in it. That's why the Mako reactor was built here. I feel like this is going to be a weird landing reason, but I feel like we probably shouldn't get into fights here. Because, yeah, he's just going to earth all, isn't he? Because would Cloud really tell them about the fights? I mean, maybe he would, because Sephiroth was so strong. Let's take the left area first, so we don't miss anything. Really, we're not going to miss any items here, but we might miss like a scene. Like, that's really the main thing that we might miss out on. Like a cutscene or dialogue or something to that degree. Dude, that's crazy. I mean, Cloud is so useless right now. He is just cannon fodder. While Sephiroth is an absolute monster. And what's this? A Mako fountain. It's a miracle of nature. It's so beautiful. I thought you were the #1 guide. Shouldn't you know this? If the Mako reactor continues to suck up the energy, this fountain will dry up too. She's not wrong. Materia. When you condense Mako energy, materia is produced. It's very rare to see materia in its natural state. By the way, why is it that when you use materia, you can also use magic too? You were in Soldier and you didn't even know that? The knowledge and wisdom of the ancients is held in the materia. Anyone with this knowledge can freely use the powers of the land and the planet. That knowledge interacts between ourselves and the planet, calling up magic, or so they say. Magic, a mysterious power. Tifa? Did I say something funny? A man once told me never to use unscientific terms like mysterious power. It shouldn't even be called magic. I still remember how angry he was. Who was that? Hojo of Shinra Inc., an inexperienced man assigned to take over the work of a great scientist. He was a walking mass of complexes. A Mako fountain. So this is where the knowledge of the ancients is. Who was the scientist before Hojo? See, that's the thing with Cloud. He never asked the right questions. At least at this point, it feels like he isn't. We finally made it. We sure took the long way, though. Tifa, you wait here. I'm going inside, too. I want to see. Only authorized people are allowed in. This place is full of Shinra's industrial secrets. But take care of the lady. Man. Better take real good care of me then. Oh. Should probably go this way. Man, what a terrible way to enter the reactor. They should probably have a better way in. Then we gotta climb all this stuff. Oh no. Oh no. I remember this area. This is Genova, right? It won't open. This is the reason for the malfunction. This part is broken. Cloud, close the valve. Where's the valve? Oh, there. Why did it break? Now I see. Hojo. But doing this will never put you on the same level as Professor Gast. This is a system that condenses and freezes the Mako energy. That is, when it's working correctly. Now, what does Mako energy become when it's further condensed? Oh yeah, it becomes materia. Right, normally. But Hojo puts something else in there. Take a look. A person, right? Look through the window. What is that? Normal members of Soldier are humans that have been showered with Mako. You're different from the others, but still human. But what are they? They've been exposed to a far higher degree of Mako than you. Is this some kind of monster? Exactly. And it's Hojo of Shinra that produces these monsters. Mutated, living organisms produced by Mako energy. That's what these monsters really are. Oh, so not necessarily humans, just anything. Normal members of Soldier. You mean they're different? Or you mean you're different? Hey, Sephiroth. No. Was I created this way too? Am I the same as all these monsters? Sephiroth. You saw it. All of them were humans. Oh, they were humans. Human? No way. Ever since I was small, I felt that I was different from the others. Special in some way. But not like this. Maybe it broke because they broke out. Am I human? I didn't really understand what Sephiroth meant then. I was even more surprised that Shinra was producing monsters. Damn Shinra, the more I hear, the more I hate them. Who would have ever thought the Mako reactor held such a secret? That would seem to explain the increase in the number of monsters recently. I think we should listen carefully to Cloud. Don't you think so, Barrett? Why you talking to me? Yeah, maybe so. Want to take a breather here? Tifa, were you waiting outside then? Yes. We returned to Nibelheim. Sephiroth confined himself to the inn. He didn't even try to talk to me. Then all of a sudden, he just disappeared, right? We found him inside the biggest building in Nibelheim. The villagers used to call it the Shinra Mansion. Long ago, people from Shinra used to live in that mansion. That's also where we're going to get Vincent. Vincent Valentine. Right? That's his full name? The alleged vampire himself. We're going to play as Vincent a bunch in Dirge of Cerberus. So what I might do is I might have my main party be Tifa, Yuffie, and Cloud. I think that's a good party. I mean, honestly, Tifa mostly because I know her overdrive is absolutely bonkers. So we can just like roll some enemies with it. Like, it's gonna be super easy. Oh, I'm just going in circles. Interesting. Alright, well, let's go upstairs. Let's proceed further with the story. There's no sign of Sephiroth, but I know I saw him go into this room. Yeah, it's a secret doorway. We got it. Yeah, I feel like Final Fantasy VII, out of all the Final Fantasies I've played, it probably has the more, like, the least traditional story, I should say. Like, everything else is kind of like big empire. I don't know, I guess you could argue Shinra is big empire. Like, tries to rule the world, but in this way it's unique. Because a lot of them revolve around summons and gods and stuff like that, but I don't know, it feels very unique in its storytelling. Probably the most generic is Final Fantasy II. An apparently dead organism was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum. Professor Gast named that organism Genova. X year, X month, X day, Genova confirmed to be an agent. X year, X month, X day, Genova project approved. The use of Mako Reactor 1 approved for use. This is where the stupid Mother's Day meme comes from, this scene, I think. My mother's name is Genova. Genova Project? Is this just a coincidence? Man, this could have all been avoided if they just, like, named his mom, like, Sarah. Professor Gast, why didn't you tell me anything? Why did you die? I don't think there's anything we can miss out on. Not in a flashback scene. Let me be alone. Well, let me pass you. Alright, what we need to do is we need to remove all these books so Sephiroth does not go crazy. That's the plan, boys. Let's start vacating the library. Sephiroth didn't come out of the Shinra mansion. He continued to read as if he were possessed by something, and not once did the light in the basement go out. So let's go talk to Sephiroth. Sephiroth seems different. Can I almost no shot. I don't think I can leave. I think I have to go talk to Sephiroth. Wait, can I? What's Sephiroth doing? Until we know that there's no danger, we're not moving. There's nothing that'll harm the town, right? Why? Why do you ask? The Shinra showed up to eliminate any information that could be embarrassing to the company. You pick these things up when you travel as much as I do. It's Sephiroth. He would never do that. Oh my, you sure do have faith. Well, that's cool. You can kind of go. I mean, that is extra dialogue. That was my one big criticism of Final Fantasy 1. The dialogue was bland and boring. But like that extra dialogue it's so critical to like world development and like having you actually care about the characters. I don't know. I love that little area is there in the game. It really improves it to me. It's the little things, man. It's the little things. My boy Sephiroth, you okay? Who is it? Traitor. Traitor? You ignorant traitor. I'll tell you. This planet originally belonged to the Cetra. Cetra was an itinerant race. They would migrate and settle the planet, then move on. At the end of their hard, long journey, it was said they would find the promised land and supreme happiness. But those who disliked journeying appeared. They stopped their migrations, built shelters, and elected to lead an easier life. They took that, which the Cetra and the planet had made, without giving back one whit in return. Those are your ancestors. Sephiroth, long ago, disaster struck the planet. Your ancestors escaped. They survived because they hid. The planet was saved by sacrificing the Cetra. After that, your ancestors continued to multiply. Now all that's left of the Cetra is in these reports. What does that have to do with you? Don't you see? An ancient named Jenova was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum, the Jenova Project. The Jenova Project wanted to produce people with the powers of the ancients, or the Cetra. I am what was produced. Produced? Yes. Professor Gast, leader of the Jenova Project, ingenious scientist, produced me. How did he? Sephiroth. Out of my way. I'm going to see my mother. Dude, the meme is real. Happy Mother's Day, everyone. Oh man, that gets reposted every year in the subreddit, and it's still funny to this day. Oh man. I don't know if there's any other Final Fantasy that references moms quite like that. You gotta get a competition going. Top 10 Final Fantasy Mother's Day memes. Let's go. So when he says going to see his mother, we can assume, of course, he's going to the reactor. Oh, jeez. Sephiroth, look what you've done. Hey, it's you. You're still sane, right? Then come over here and help me. I knew I should have unequipped the fire materia. I'll check this house. You check that one over there. Sephiroth. Hey, am I gonna die? Alright, we gotta help our mom. Nope. Terrible. Sephiroth, this is too terrible. Alright, let's go. We gotta stop this guy, stat. Pronto. Whatever word you want to use, we gotta do it now. Papa. This is another scene we already had a flashback on. Sephiroth. Did Sephiroth do this to you? Sephiroth, Soldier, Maka Reactors, Shinra. I hate them all. Mother, I'm here to see you. Please open this door. How could you do that to Papa and all the townspeople? Because you're a traitor. You promised. You promised that you'd come when I was in trouble. Dude, we gotta get out of here. We're not gonna beat Sephiroth. Cloud, you just gotta skedaddle, dude. You gotta leave her next to the monster that, like, one of them already burst out of the cage, dude. Let's leave. Mother, let's take the planet back together. I've thought of a great idea. Let's go to the Promised Land. Sephiroth, my family, my hometown. How could you do this to them? They've come again, Mother. With her superior power, knowledge, and magic, Mother was destined to become the ruler of this planet. But those worthless creatures, are stealing the planet from Mother. But now I'm here with you. So don't worry. Yo, I think you might have... What are you doing? Oh, there she is. Oh, that's freaking messed up. What about my sadness? My family, friends. The sadness of having my hometown taken away from me. It's the same as your sadness. My sadness? What do I have to be sad about? I am the chosen one. I have been chosen to be the leader of this planet. I have orders to take the planet back from you stupid people for the Cetra. What should I be sad about? Sephiroth, I trusted you. No, you are not the Sephiroth I used to know. Wow. And that's the end of my story. Wait a damn minute. That's it? No more? I don't remember. What happened to Sephiroth? In terms of skill, I couldn't have killed him. Official records state Sephiroth is dead. I read it in the newspaper. Shinra Inc. owns the newspapers, so you can't rely on that. I want to know the truth. I want to know what happened. Are we even sure? Okay, here's the thing. There's all these gaps in his memory. Are we even sure that what he remembers that we saw is true? Because I don't know. I challenged Sephiroth and lived. Why didn't he kill me? I'm alive too. A lot of this... Wait, doesn't Tifa remember? A lot of this doesn't make sense. What about Genova? It was in the Shinra building, right? Shinra shipped it from Nibelheim to Midgar. Did someone carry it out later? It was missing from the Shinra building. Sephiroth? Damn, none of this makes sense. I'm gone, and I'm leaving the thinking to you. Yo, Cloud, let's get a move on. Wait a sec. Cloud, what's wrong? You just gonna stand there while Sephiroth heads for the Promised Land? I ain't letting Sephiroth or Shinra get to no Promised Land. If they do, then we're all screwed. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful. Just beautiful. Just leave it to me. Oh, brother. Cloud? How bad was I after Sephiroth stabbed me? I thought you were a goner. I was so sad. The ancients, Cetra, Genova, Sephiroth, and myself. Let's go. Barrett's waiting. What a fascinating story. Truly is a fascinating story. Cloud, take this. Well, I'll be going. Yeah, I already know how to use this, so I don't need to. I think I know how to use this. Ooh, listen to me. Just now, some guy in a black cloak walked east towards that grassy field. He's got this killer sword and looks real scary. Taurus, huh? Here are a few things you should know that will come in handy when you travel around the world. Want to hear what they are? Yeah, sure. Then let me explain how to use the world map. Well then, what do you want to know? Actually, no, all this. I heard President Shinra was killed. Oh, I know. I'm waiting to see if there's any other dialogue. Looks like no. That's fine. Alright, just gonna save here. So we're gonna end here today. I know it was a lot of exposition, but we learned a lot of really important things. and we now have formed our theories of what the future might hold. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.